unjengengoma wena ungishaya ubusuku bonke ngiyokwenza njani ngaphandle kwakho. Okay, God, last day I'm back.
Like a feeling but real, like with me but really you. Time to swim, not just flow.
Self-love to me is allowing yourself to go through the parts of you that are both vulnerable, understand why they make you vulnerable. It is understanding your positives and your negatives, and then trying to sort of keep touching base with developing from those spaces. So self-love, for an example, would be me being like, wow, I'm actually terrible at checking up on my friends. And because I appreciate how they make me feel, let me be honest and love myself enough to be honest about that and then work towards fixing it. So I think that's part of self-love. But self-love is also being able to be in your own space and to basically try and grow and become, a better person, or to develop yourself as often or as honestly as you'd like to. Making sure you're presentable, because when you feel confident about your appearance, most likely how you interact with other people, that will filter through in your interactions as well. Physical attributes, that's actually hilarious because the parts I love about myself are not physical. So I love my relentless personality. So how even when I'm not comfortable with something, even when I'm not happy with something, even when I'm saddened by something, I'm relentless in that. I try to push beyond that because I believe that when you go above a moment or an experience, there's something better waiting for you that side. So if something makes me uncomfortable, I think, why is it making me uncomfortable? So I think it's just my tenacity. I'm very passionate. I've had to grow from just loving love and being in relationships, just to be in love with someone, and just love myself, be in love with me. It's okay. Like, take care of myself, self-care routines, work on my progress. And then I can start finding value in relationships that will last beyond 2 months, 3 weeks, 8 days. What brings me fulfillment? It's being with people who love being with me. So being in a space where I feel good energies, knowing that I am bringing authentic, real, positive experiences to people. So being in a space and feeling that. Not people being like, it was so nice being with you. More just, it's facial expressions. It's them following up on how you're doing. It's, recurring projects together. Just knowing that you're in a space where you're appreciated and that people gain some sort of benefit from being around you. So I think I've always thought my love language was one thing, but I think I've just added tokens of appreciation or small gifts as another part of my love languages. I once had a little angel with beads inside, and I was like, wow. When the person gave it to me, they were like, I thought of you when I got this. And I was like, it's not about the gift. You thought about me, and it was an angel. And I'm like, you saw a good part to me. Being in a commitment with someone else, it takes a lot of your energy. It's a decision. You decide that this is the person I'm going to text in the morning when I wake up, check on throughout the day, if that's how you communicate. The person who I'm going to actively try to help grow and develop with, share my life journey with. It becomes tricky when you start expecting them to take over your happiness, for them to bring you joy. So if you like text messages, expecting them to always send you messages, and it becomes tense when that's not their love language. So I think sort of maintaining yourself in a situation like that entails, it's very hard work, because you're like, especially when you've got standards for people. He ought to be doing this, she ought to be doing that. But being like, why can't I do that for myself? Being like, I wish someone would buy me this as a present. Why don't you get that for yourself as a present, So it's just having a sense of accountability and being transparent and honest with yourself that when you want something, you shouldn't burden others with that. And I think that allows you to receive and to give love freely. But it also makes for like a very pure spiritual heart. Like when you do things, it becomes that much easier because you're doing it from a happy place. Also, just having a foundation, things do change and you need something else to ground you, whether it's going to church together, whether it's reading and sharing Bible scriptures, whether it's the other person not going to church and you being like, hey, so this is what we read today. Does this resonate with you? Did you know that Jesus was 12 years old when he started running away from home to go and do 1, 2, 3, and 4? So it's just little things like that. 21-year-old self was actually I'm starting to realize was very long ago. But um, I tell her you're doing great, honey.
And I'm so, so happy that we sat down.